Hey there, fight fans! Today in this video, Conor McGregor showed a new intense boxing workout. Backstage at UFC 283 in Rio de Janeiro, legendary former UFC Featherweight champion Jose Aldo shared a new revelation about Conor McGregor that many of you may not know about. And of course, he also revealed a little secret where McGregor's famous phrase, "a night in the red panties," came from.
When you signed to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
Congratulations. You did it. You know, most people, when they get that red panty night on me, they ring home to their wife. Baby, we did it. Nate rings Nick. Baby, we did it.
Also in this video, Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou. All signs are pointing to this crazy fight actually becoming a reality. But the fight is going to be a little bit weird, as both fighters will be wearing MMA gloves, and Mike Tyson will be refereeing the match. So we're going to see what that's all about and what the hell is going on. Then at the end of this video, many MMA fans and even some fighters literally flooded social media with angry messages. They have insisted that Dana White's new Power Slap League was endangering the health of athletes, causing them enormous damage. It even got to the point that they began to demand that they close the show. So this video is going to be interesting. Stay tuned.
What do you not understand about that?
But before we kick off the video, I want to ask you guys to please subscribe to our channel. As you can see, there are already more than 42,000 of us, but our goal is to reach 50,000 subscribers. So therefore, we would like to ask you to help support us in this endeavor. So thank you very much in advance. Now let's kick off this video. Legendary former UFC featherweight champion Jose Aldo was asked backstage after UFC 283 if he regrets never getting the chance to fight McGregor again after being defeated by the Notorious in just 13 seconds at UFC 194. His response? Well, Aldo said that the chance for such a meeting had already passed. He answered reporters through a Portuguese translator saying, "Wherever I go, the fans always ask me, do I want to beat McGregor?" or something like that. And I'm like, how can I do that? This is the dude who gave me the most money. He just recovered from a serious injury. He has a huge impact on the sport. I have nothing but respect for him. We even follow each other on Instagram, and we exchange dialogue there. When asked about rumors that McGregor congratulated him by leaving a pair of red panties on his door, he laughed and then confirmed that the famous expression, "a night in red panties," that was coined by McGregor, it was also to help describe a particular fight and to signify a fight that was big money. It was kind of a light-hearted joke, Aldo said. "We were in Red Rock in Vegas with Lorenzo Fertitta, and we were window to window, and it was the night I beat Frankie Edgar, so he just posted it as a light-hearted joke. I can't do anything about it, but maybe I could get my wife to wear it or something like that," Aldo said. Now, the news about Tyson's Fury interest in the fight with Francis Ngannou made a lot of noise in the sports environment. The undefeated boxer and the former UFC heavyweight champion will finally meet for a title of the most important bastard on the planet. Indeed, 1 million fans are gonna love to see this fight, and all signs are pointing to this fight actually now becoming a reality. But as we already said, there's some odd things about it, as both fighters will be wearing MMA gloves and Mike Tyson will actually be refereeing the match. Now, with the jokes constantly repeated over the past few months, it seems logical that Fury would eventually challenge his opponent. Francis Ngannou, I know that your contract with the UFC has ended. Do you want to earn some real money? Come to the Gypsy King and arrange a fight with me for the title of the most important bastard on the planet. Let's have a juicy duel in a cage with 4-ounce gloves. Let us have a cool referee. For example, Iron Mike Tyson. Did I just sell the idea, Fury said?
It's all about Lord.
Mike Tyson's gonna be the one to referee it. Why? Just kidding, of course I was kidding. Mike Tyson's not a referee, my goodness.
So of course Ngannou is going to agree. He was the one who wanted to test his strength on the professional boxing scene for a very long time, but because of his contract with the UFC, it wasn't possible. Even recently, Derek Chisora offered Ngannou 2 fights, one under the rules of boxing and the other under the rules of MMA. But Francis seems to have other plans as he's dreaming of fighting the legendary Tyson Fury. And even if Fury does easily defeat Ngannou, the only problem seems to be the timing. With Tyson currently facing Alexander Usyk for the undisputed world title, it now looks like Ngannou might need another year or two before he gets his shot at glory. But hey, what do you think? Leave your thoughts down in the comments, and moving on. On January 18th, Dana White's brainchild Power Slap released its pilot episode to much anticipation. And they had to carefully promote the show for quite some time, and especially after the New Year scuffle with his wife generated even more interest and disinterest in it. However, with all of that surrounding the project, it appears to be a massive failure. Therefore, the future of Power Slap looks very vague. The pilot episode of Power Slap aired on January 18th, only making matters worse, as fans of MMA were enraged, taking to social media with an outpouring of messages about the league's hazardous risk-taking and inflicting substantial harm on the fighters or slappers. Demands for condemnation swelled so much that people called for a ban on this type of combat sport at the government level. Despite all the opposition though, it still remains afloat, and it keeps breaking viewership records while garnering immense amounts of attention, because as you know, bad PR only further fuels people's interest. White simply understands the desire of the audience and then gives them what they want. Now, while some may deny it, the number of views, well, it more than speaks for itself. Moreover, White gives a chance to those to earn money who are not related to MMA, but they can still slap really well. I mean, if you remember, in the early stages of the UFC, they also faced a lot of problems.
I'm Dana White.
Dana, congratulations on your first show. That's got to feel good.
Thank you very much, James. I appreciate it. We're very excited. We got a sellout crowd here, 5,000 people, revved and ready to go.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss. It's my way and no other way. End of story.
And one of the main issues was that many people saw it as a form of violent and barbaric entertainment. You know, human cockfighting. And it was often associated with that underground, no-holds-barred type fighting events. So additionally, the UFC faced legal challenges, and then it was banned in several states due to its lack of regulations and safety measures, which made it difficult for them to secure venues and broadcast deals, limiting its growth and then revenue potential. But despite all of those challenges, Dana White, current president of the UFC, was able to build it into a successful and extremely profitable organization. He worked to establish regulations and safety measures, and he helped to promote the sport and change public perception. Additionally, he was able to secure broadcast deals and partnerships with major companies, which helped to increase the visibility and popularity of the UFC. But as you can see, White was able to build the UFC into the empire that it is today. It has a large and dedicated fan base, and it continues to attract top talent from all around the world. Therefore, I have no doubt that Dana will continue to push Power Slap. So that is all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel because it is very important to us, and thank you all in advance.